What is up, guys, and welcome back to Whitley Auto Works. So recently on the channel, you guys have watched me paint a couple cars. More than anything, you guys have watched me do quite a few spray outs. And a lot of you guys have probably been wondering, as many crazy spray outs as this guy does, when the heck is he going to paint something of his own and do something just completely crazy and outside the box? Well, now is that time, guys. Let's get into it. So behind me stands a 2000 Chevrolet Silverado LT 4-door, affectionately known as the Whitley Auto Works shop truck. Now this truck has been with me through thick and thin. It's been my daily driver, and it was probably one of my first big videos on YouTube. I did a 4-year review on painting this thing. I painted it with just Rust-Oleum Professional in the can. I had rust spots on it that I had sanded down the metal, and I didn't even prime it. I didn't put hardener in it, nothing. This is almost 7 years later, guys, and this truck, well, for certain spots on the truck are still holding up fine, but it's a little worse for wear and it needs a lot of love. But hey, it's a chance to really do something crazy outside the box. We got a lot to do to it, but yeah, let me kind of walk you through the game plan real quick. For starters, first thing we're going to have to do this time around is prime some spots that are a little worse for wear, fix a few dents, and I'm going to be doing pretty much a chrome delete on everything. The bumpers, the grill, the wheels, the caps, all of it, man. I'm just not a fan of chromes. I'm not a fan of these side moldings. Heck, I don't even really care for the side steps. I'm kind of going for a street rod looking truck. And unfortunately, I had to do a repair the other day. I had started on it, and I was kind of seeing where this truck was at. So we're going to have to do a little bit of metal repair work too. And yeah, it's all in all, it's not in horrible shape. Like I said, it's got a few dingers on it that definitely have to be fixed, but it's definitely got potential to be something really cool. I mean, I always love this body style, and like I said, I drive it every day. So all in all, it's not that bad. Few spots on it where the Rust-Oleum is chipped away and everything else, which is to be expected on a cheap Rust-Oleum paint job. It was probably a $50 paint job at the time, and you know, it's just, it is what it is. It's a pretty simple truck, but we're gonna fix it up and do it right. So let's get in the shop and let's get to working on it. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you when the last time that toolbox was off. And in the back, it definitely needs some cleaning. Like I said, this has been a dedicated work truck. We got the trash in the back, everything, guys. So it's going to need a thorough cleaning before we even get started. And I mean, like I said, this thing's been, it's got some issues. It needs some love, but we'll get to it. All right, let's keep moving along. So it's safe to say that those things had never been off But thank goodness we're in North Carolina, because if it was up north, there's no way I would have got that off. All right, moving along. Man, guys, I don't think I've washed this thing since it got painted. No, but it's been a while. It's probably been a couple of months, but all right, let's clean her up. Just a little bit of Dawn. Never hurt anybody. Alright guys, so the truck is a lot cleaner than it was. I don't know if you can tell, but man, this thing hadn't been cleaned in a very long time. And a lot of these parts had never come off. Look at that. See? Yeah, it's one of those things, guys. This truck has just been a work truck. It's been neglected, but we're going to get it right. This is just step one in the process. Now that we got it decently clean, time to fix some dings, get it sanded up, and time for a teardown. The real work begins now. Alright guys, so we got the toolbox down, the bed rails down, the lower rails down, but I still got a bumper to remove. I got some mirrors that need to come off, grill, headlights, all that type stuff's got to come off. And then we're going to get to sanding everything. I'm going to go over all these little rust spots right here with 180 grit, see if I can knock everything down, smooth it out, and then prime it. But in order to get the bumpers off and some of the other stuff, I have a company that just sent me out some really cool tools I'm going to show you guys real quick. And yeah, then we're going to get into it. So recently, guys, I had a company called CC reach out to me and go, hey, you got any use for a new drill and everything? And I'm like, yeah, send it out. We'll take a look at it. You know, I always can use some new tools for tearing things apart when you're about to paint it and everything. So today we're going to unbox the CC 2 drill set. It comes with instructions, so that's pretty cool. And then here's the set itself. Got a little weight to it. And man, it's a pretty nice carrying case actually. Wow. All right, well, let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Well, everything's packaged well. That's really good. Got a little adapter. Got some sockets. All right, well, let's unbox this thing completely and let's see what it's all about. Alright guys, so here's everything included with the kit. You got the install instruction. You have 4 various sockets for removing wheels and stuff. You got a little extension. You got the charger itself. It's a 21 volt system, so you get 2 batteries. You get a regular drill, chuck drill, and then you get a 1/2 inch impact drill. And these things are brushless. They're rated for very, very decent torque. So they said you can remove pretty much anything with them. And I'm excited to see what they'll do. So let's try them out. These things also come with little work lights and little tool belt handles. So that's always cool. So I really needed an impact drill. The only other one I got is an air-powered one where you have to hook the air hose up to it, and it's big and bulky, and you're trying to fish it around and everything else. So this one right here, obviously, got my 1/2 inch socket, and it says it's rated for 580 foot-pounds of torque. So let's see if we can get some lug nuts off. Hey, that was pretty easy. All right, let's see if we can get some bumper bolts off. And we use the other drill for the small stuff. So with that impact drill, I was able to get this tow hitch assembly off that's been on there probably since 2001, guys. And these are all the bolts, just for reference. They even look like they have some old school Loctite on them. But these drills actually work out great. Alright guys, so this is the CC drill set. Man, the 21 volt system, the impact drill, I really needed one because like I said, I've been using my old air tool. So, you know, that turned out great. It'll help me whenever I go to the junkyard to take something off or whatever else. And the other drill works great as well. Both of them are really cool. 4 amp hour batteries, so they're going to last a long time. They even got a little button on the front that tells you how much voltage is left on your battery. And the button will also do a brake stop that turns it on and off. So, and that's a brushless setup, just all around. Really good quality drill set from what I can tell. But anyways, guys, if you're interested in the CC drill set, the links will be in the description. And let's jump back over to the truck. Well, that bumper's off. On to the next thing. So guys, this is pretty much where I'm going to finish up on part 1 of the Whitley Auto Works shop truck rebuild. Like I said, I got some really cool plans for this. In the next episode, we're going to get on the body work, we're going to get it primed, and we're going to get it painted with a really awesome paint job. I'm still working out the details on it, but you know me guys, I love to do crazy cool extreme stuff, and I want to make a statement with this paint job, hopefully for the better. And yeah. So that's where that's at. I said in the thumbnail, big changes, and I mean it, guys. I'm always trying to be transparent with you guys. I want to be 100% and just kind of let you guys know so that we can kind of somewhat grow together, guys. You know, I've done a lot of live events and done a lot of giveaways here lately, and we all talk and we go back and forth, and I kind of let you guys into a small part of my life, you know, and let you know what's going on. And you guys know I've been spending a lot of time working full-time at a Napa auto paint store. I've not really kept that a secret, and I've told a lot of you guys that on both the live and just in some of the comments when you guys have asked me questions. And here recently, me and the wife talked, and I made the decision where, well, first let me give you a backstory a little bit. Pre-2020, before COVID, I was actually doing Whitley Auto Works practically full-time. I was buying and selling a lot of cars from Copart, doing a lot of restorations and stuff like that. And then, you know, work kind of slowed down around here, and I ended up taking a security gig and Napa. And then the security gig kind of fell off a little bit, so I started just doing Napa full-time. And that's kind of what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. And here recently, after talking with the wife, we made the decision that I'm going to cut back from Napa a little bit. I've been full-time there, so I'm going to step to part-time there. And I'm going to try to ramp back up with the Auto Works between the YouTube and the products that people have sent me out to, you know, help me out and stuff. I've just kind of grown a lot this past year, and I said if I ever got the channel above 10,000 and it was growing at a significant rate, that I would start taking on more cars and bringing you guys more content and just a little bit of everything, guys. And here we have reached over 10,000, and me and the wife talked and decided it's time to pull the trigger again and bring Whitley Auto Works back, full steam ahead, I guess you could say. So this shop truck is going to be the first of many more full paint job builds. I know some of you guys you know, you watch the fender spray outs all the time, and I love doing them, and I mostly do them because they're simple and easy to get out quick. And, you know, I haven't had the time to really dedicate fully to full paint jobs like I used to. And, you know, this truck's just going to be the first of them. And also, you guys have reached out to me, quite a few, wanting paint jobs. And, you know, I've told you guys I just didn't really have time for it because I had so much else going on. And a lot of that was just work. And, but regardless, you know, and I also got to make time for family. I got to have some time with my wife and everything else. So, but what that means for the channel, better, bigger content for you guys. And also, hopefully I can start taking on some of your guys' projects if, you know, you want me to paint your cars or whatever else. And hopefully you're somewhat local. I hate for you guys to have to make super long trips. Some of you guys know I'm right outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, in a little town called Wendell, or right outside of it. So yeah, WHITLEYAutoWorks@gmail.com is my email. You can get up with me, and maybe I can, you know, I'm going to start with just basic repaints, exterior paints, scuff and shoots, whatever you want to call them. And then I know some people have reached out to me wanting more full restoration teardown projects. So I'm going to kind of gradually get back into it. I'm going to start small and, you know, work my way back because it's just me right now, guys. And maybe in the immediate future when I can afford it, I might hire or bring in some help. But for the unforeseen future right now, it's just me. So I'm going to try and do what I can. But yeah, that's, wow. You know, I didn't think I'd be making this video this soon, really. You know, it's been a lot of changes this year. 2024 has been pretty crazy for me, for the channel, for you guys, I'm sure everybody really with the election. And anyways, I'm not getting into politics. You know, that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about taking your mind off of that stuff and having fun. And yeah, you know, it's family oriented, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is, guys. We just did the Halloween episode, and you guys saw that. And, you know, so I try to do a little bit of everything for everybody. So even if somebody does, because I got a lot of families that watch the channel too. A lot of husband and wives, and maybe even some kids that come across and, you know, see the channel and see some of the things. So I try to keep it a little bit entertaining for everybody. You know, I know I got some diehards out there, painting auto body guys that are watching me, and they see some of this stuff and like, man, that's corny or whatever else. But, you know, it's a wide range. When you got 10,000 plus people and you're only growing up, you know, you're trying to do a little something for everybody and keep everybody happy and entertained. And you're not always going to do it. Sometimes I'm going to do stuff that comes off corny. Sometimes I'm going to do stuff that just is downright stupid to some of you guys maybe. But, you know, it's all part of the learning process. And another big part of this channel is, even if it's something I know might not work, or I know better than to do it, sometimes I'll do it intentionally just because I know a lot of you guys might try it if you're getting into painting and you're new to everything. And I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I have. And I can tell you guys all day long, but when you actually see it happen and you see the trouble it causes, a lot of times, a lot of people learn much more visibly than just being told something. You know, it's really easy to tell somebody, don't do this or whatever else. But when you show them, you know, that's always better. But yeah, guys, so moving forward with Whitley Auto Works, a lot more content, a lot of changes. I got wireless mic setups I'm going to start using. So I know a lot of you guys have been complaining about the audio quality because this shop isn't insulated. It echoes. I got the neighbors outside working sometimes, and, you know, a wireless mic will definitely help out with that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Drop your thoughts in the comments. You know, I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but, you know, I just want to be 100% transparent and honest with you guys. That's, you know, been my day one with this channel. And let me, guys, you know, tell me your thoughts and opinions, guys. What do you think about Whitley Auto Works trying to expand and do a little bit more? I mean, like I said, it's going to mean much cooler and more extensive content than just regular old fender spray outs, which we will continue those too. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, guys. This is part one of the truck build. In the next video, I got some new lights coming forward. I got body work to do. I got a roll pan. I got some We got some welding. I mean, a little bit of everything, guys, so you're not going to miss it. This is the chance now, guys. I know I got about a 77% unsubscribe rate, so if you haven't already, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Let's get this channel really moving along, and we're going to have much more giveaways and everything else. Tons more fun to come on Whitley Auto Works. And, yeah. So until next time, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. Have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.